Imagine a man who could make or break your career with a single sentence. He was America's bedtime companion, the king of late night, the man whose laughter felt like gold. But behind Johnny Carson's smile was a storm of grudges, betrayals, and silent punishments. This is not the Johnny you remember on TV. This is the Johnny feared backstage. On Carson's desk sat a small wooden cigarette box. It wasn't just decoration. It was ritual, routine, almost sacred. Carson would touch it, adjust it, make sure it was in place before each show. One night in 1976, the box was broken. A tiny crack. But for Carson, it was a violation. The man who entertained millions could erupt over something so small, because in his world, control was everything. The culprit was Don Rickles, Mr. Warmth, the insult comic who roasted everyone. He thought it was harmless, just another prank. He laughed, the audience laughed, but Johnny didn't. The next night, Carson discovered the damage live on air. His smile disappeared. He turned cold, asking, "Who did this?" The room went silent. Rickles realized too late he hadn't just broken a box. He had broken Carson's trust. Carson could have shrugged it off, but instead he made history. He marched across the hallway, cameras following, and barged into Rickles' studio while they were taping. Holding the broken box, Carson thundered, "Stop the taping!" Audiences roared with laughter, thinking it was a bit. But inside that room, everyone knew it wasn't. It was Carson sending a message. "Cross me, and I'll put you on trial in front of the world." If Rickles' story was a clash of comedians, Joan Rivers' was a tragedy. Carson had discovered her, nurtured her, promised her, "You're going to be a star." She adored him. She called him her mentor, her protector. But when Fox offered Rivers her own late-night show, she said yes. And Carson found out, from the media, not from her. To Carson, it wasn't business, it was betrayal. He never spoke to her again. She was banned from The Tonight Show for decades. Her career stumbled. Her husband, overwhelmed by the fallout, died by suicide. The cost of crossing Johnny wasn't just professional. It was deeply, heartbreakingly personal. Carson never shouted, rarely argued. His weapon was silence. Guests who upset him simply stopped getting booked. Comedians vanished from the lineup. Agents stopped calling. It was power wielded quietly, invisibly. And in Hollywood, silence was deadlier than scandal. Because when Johnny Carson ignored you, so did the rest of America. Singer Wayne Newton faced a different kind of punishment. Carson mocked him relentlessly. His career, his business failures, even his masculinity. Newton endured it for years until one day he snapped. He stormed into NBC, barged into Carson's office, and confronted him face to face. Later, Newton revealed, "I smacked him." It was shocking. The untouchable king of late night, touched. Carson never spoke publicly about it. But insiders whispered that for once, Johnny had been humbled. Johnny Carson wasn't just a host. He was an empire. He could launch a career with one appearance or bury it with one phone call. To the public, he was a smiling entertainer. To insiders, he was a gatekeeper, a ruler, a man whose grudges could last a lifetime. Rickles felt it. Rivers felt it. Newton felt it. The smile America loved could turn into a weapon when. What do these stories tell us? That power without mercy destroys. That laughter can hide cruelty. That even legends have shadows. Johnny Carson gave America joy, but to those who crossed him, he gave scars. So the next time you laugh at a late-night joke, remember, behind the laughter, there might be silence, betrayal, or even a fist waiting backstage. This was the untold story of Johnny Carson, the man who ruled with a smile and punished with a stare. If you found this story eye-opening, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Should legends be remembered only for their laughter, or also for the pain they caused?